What is going on, everyone? Commodore last year today, bringing to you guys my live reaction of the Haikyu manga chapter 371. Now, the chapter has come out a lot earlier than usual. Jump came out today instead of Sunday. There's a holiday going on and stuff, so I can't complain about it because I get the early dosage of greatness in my veins a lot sooner than usual instead of waiting until nighttime on Sunday, which, we have to deal with the Sunday night main events, but it is what it is. But final saga greatness, man. I can't even call it the final arc until we're actually in the Olympics and seeing Hinata in the national team, with the actual international teammates and everything with Kageyama and them, hopefully. But I'm so excited, man, for what's to come now with everything that's going on in Brazil and stuff, especially with last chapter, because not only is my boy partaking right now in One Piece, and unfortunately it's in 2017, so it's Whole Cake Island and Wano. But hopefully 2020 will be the difference. But just getting to see right now what's going on with his training and stuff, him utilizing beach volleyball to add, a different layer to his game that he wants to try, up himself in hopes for, the trials to come, to play for the national team. Seeing that his path is going to be whole different compared to what Kageyama's been through. Kageyama's been playing ever since he was a little kid. Hinata picked it up, midway going into middle school and stuff. So just getting to see his path and where he's at and where Kageyama's at, it's just so crazy to see, man. And for the remainder of the journey, at least until we get back to with seeing Hinata and Kageyama again, man, I gotta rock this volume cover, man. I was gonna go to the Japanese one, but I said, you know what, man, we gotta take it English, man. We gotta take it with the English. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what my son is saying. And I gotta go back and see the quote again, because that quote at the end of last week's chapter, 1,000 miles start with a single step. God tier quote, man. But let's get into it, man. Chapter 371 of the greatness. All right. Let me see. Sorry, but I decided to partner with someone else. Playing with you would just drive off all the sponsors. What? Wait, please. Crap, at this rate, I'm seriously going to lose all my sponsors. What the hell is this? Wait. What? Another one turned you down? You're kidding now. What are you going to do for the next circuit? What about sponsors? What about prize money, rent money? Don't worry, it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. You say that every time. If you say that if you're that hard up, why not ask him? That kid. He's really good, and people say when he's free, he'll partner up with anybody. What's his name? Ninja Shoyo. Oh damn! Okay, wait. So we're still in Brazil. I was thinking, are we switching up back to Japan? Stuff? Nah, dude. I see my boy right there. Listen, I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's rocking some Dragon Ball, the classic shirt from the dojo and stuff. Well, my guy's out here. Look at that, man. Hat on and everything. You can't even see the eyes and stuff, but you already know he's out here on the other side of the world. Chapter 371. Look at my guy, man. I don't know who this is, bro, but he got a bati thing. Well, let's get into it, man. Alright, thanks, Shoyo. We came all the way here to Rio just to play some practice games, and then my partner had to go and get this massive stomach ache. I had no clue what I was going to do. I totally understand. I got bad stomach aches when I first came here, too. Let's play together again sometime. You bet! Let's do something in. Are you Ninja Shoyo? Look at his face. He's like, what the hell? He's like, please. Partner with me, Heitor Santana, 25 years old. So Santana will go with. I'm sure you probably heard this from Coach Washijo, but Brazilian beach players are extremely casual about pairing up in teams. Even the top, so going back to Kato from Washijo. Even the top players are totally okay with making our breaking pairs with just one quick phone call. So since the teams are changing all the time, sponsors will directly pick up individuals to back instead. See, the beach volleyball league is point-based. The next tournament circuit starts in October. If you don't win enough, you won't have enough points to qualify to register in the next higher circuit that starts in January. Sponsors going away need to win games, so you can take all the info in. They're looking at it. You can because he's saying this to him in his language. So yeah, he's like, what the hell? He got pieces of it. He's like, okay, bet. So he wrote down what he's trying to say back in Portuguese, which for sure I think that's Portuguese. You can drop me as a partner whenever you want. I'll adjust my play to help you. I love my son, bro. Even if he can't speak it back, like if he can say obrigado, man, I'm perfectly fine with that. But I like the effort that he's trying to put into even just communicating with people because oh, how tough that has to be, man. Imagine like the only language you know is whatever it could be, whether it be Spanish, English, Portuguese, whatever it is. You go into like another country trying to be able to live in those conditions or live like in an area that you're not accustomed to. So the effort he's putting in right now is such a young age, man. Like that's my son, bro. This is how I pronounce this. Pôs de mãos te faz a equipe quando tu cansares, vos pode ajudar. It's been so long since I spoke proper Portuguese. Let's win lots. Dap them up like that. So seeing some of the play right now going on the beach. Rain. What, seriously? You came all the way from the other side of the world by yourself? Man, that's crazy. So wait, are they speaking the same, I guess they're speaking now the same language, or he understands Japanese? Hold on. Yeah, because he's speaking right now, there's the thing. Okay. So what do you usually spend your time doing? Question mark. He's like, what do you do that isn't volleyball? Oh, I like, okay. Smaller speech bubbles to interpret, like, trying to speak in his language, and yeah, switch up. Okay, but he's like, oh, so he's telling him to him. He's okay. So I have a part-time job delivery. I also help teach at a class for children and tourists. So Hinata's telling him that. He's like, hey, Tor, when did you start volleyball? Me? My parents were both volleyball players, so I just kind of wound up doing it too. Parents? Volleyball players? Well, he can't really because his parents, I don't think, did back then, though. It's like, wow, you gotta admit, though, I don't have a whole lot of drive, Not much ambition, so I never really got all that good. Shoyo, let's play around the practice games again sometime. I'm like, okay. The other kids in the back. I always had the impression that Japanese people were shy and quiet. My boy is everything 180. That's the whole complete opposite. We know that's not him. Look at his face. He even says it too. He's like, you though, I bet you can go anywhere, any country in the world, and I'm sure you'd just be fine, Oh, but when I first came here, all day I was... He's just like, like that. He's remembering basically, I think, when he arrived. He's like, Hinata-kun, right? Approximately 1.5 years ago, Antonio Carlos Jobim International Airport. Yes, sir. I'm Shoyo Hinata, sir. Thank you very much for all this. No problem. I'm Lucia Kato. So, how's old Coach Washijo doing? Is he still do all you have bird lime stuck to your feet, your Nimrods and stuff all the time? Yes, sir. He's still doing great. Wow. I'm really in Brazil. He's like taking in the scenery and stuff too, the palm trees. Man, like I'll say, man, despite like the favelas and stuff, man, Brazil, like when you look at it from like a grand scale, man, I actually have some really beautiful places there, man. So this is where I get to live. Oh, Pedro, non é só Shoyo, muito prazer. You're Pedro, right? I'm Shoyo. It's nice to meet you. He's like, He's like, eh? You're like, You're like, eh? Huh? You're like, well, not everybody is a social butterfly. I'll be teaching a beach class after this starting at 9. What do you want to do? If you're feeling tired, you can start tomorrow if you want. He's like, no, I can make it, sir. All right. If you could help me with that class, that'd be great. Then I'd really appreciate it if you could play against a pair that's gearing up for a tournament afterwards. Do you mind? Not at all, sir. I'd love to help. Thanks. My boy's like Monkey D, man. Like, he got the beat right there on his chest. He's reading the greatness too, man. I'm telling you, man. First thing he did when he got off the plane and stuff, because it had to have been in 2016. Well, not because it's 2017 now, so he had to have gone at least and rewatched Film Gold a few times. But he's got to see Stampede eventually when we go further in the timeline. You see him jumping right up after. Whoa, you sure can jump. And look at the calves on my guy. It's like a boulder's there. It's like, crap, I'm not getting any height at all. The thing about sand is it's not like a floor kicking. It does you no good. Kosakahashi, Hinata's beach coach in Japan. Oh, okay, so someone from Japan actually mean it too. You have to stomp on it. Whoosh. Whoa. Oh yeah, so you get like a better pressure when you're coming off, just because like the ground and stuff is a way different comparison to being indoors. It's like, what? Nice. So you into getting it? No, oh no, it hits him. It's like flish, and then the rain comes back again. I was told that Hinata-kun was a pretty high level player in high school, but the sand is a harsh mistress. and mercilessly saps your strength and shakes your confidence in your skills. You just see it right there, man. Like, you notice like the big difference when it comes to playing indoors or on flats compared to sand, where like the ground's just so uneven. And just, especially because not even wearing shoes, like pretty much like absorbing you, almost like quicksand. You'll have 2 years. That's it. And it's clicking in his mind. It's getting hard right now, but there's a deadline right now to be able to make the national team. Don't panic. Stay calm. Gotta work. And goes back, gets his delivery bag. It's a tournament that anyone can enter. Well, want to pair up with one of my students and give it a try? Yes, sir. You'll see a game that passed by 21-13. No próximo a gente a más shoyo. Let's try harder next time, shoyo. Whoosh, yeah. Is this against Date Tech? Yo. Wait, this is his final year. No, this has to be a Tachiyama. Based on the jersey scheme, no, that is a Tachiyama. Because now I'm seeing, because Kageyama has the 2 and Hinata has the 5. But again, they look very similar still to their first year. So I guess the real change didn't happen until the graduation ceremony when we saw in the previous chapter. But, oh, man. Oh, it would have been so nice to see the year 3 at least, man. But, yo, if we can get, like, OVAs at the very least from IG, man, I would gladly accept that. Just to get to see stuff from in the past. And so I don't even care if you consider filler if we're not getting to see it, like, in the manga and stuff, the actual match is happening, but I'll take it. You see my guy going there, grabbing his fist, and switches right to the present afterwards. Just see the hand open, and his hat, like, flying off because of the wind. And I love the small little detail right there, which is getting in my heart. But Kageyama has the 2, and my boy has the 2. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for the reunion, man. It's gonna be like 3D2Y, the 3D2Y of Haikyu, man. It's gonna hit so heavy. They gotta work. Oh crap, I'm lost. Si Centro de Artes Helio Oticia, Teatro João Caretano, Deca Tiradentes, I think, or Tiradentes. You see a whole bunch of other people like walking around the streets and stuff, and he shows like he's kind of pretty much lost. If he ends up in the favelas, bro, somebody go save my guy. I can't see him go like this. Voldemort de mais Tafria. It's like, dang it, you took so long. Now it's cold. Well, I mean, for Portuguese people, I know for us we say Tafrio, like Tafrio and stuff. But I guess in Brazil they go with Tafria. Let me know if anyone in Brazil and stuff, like, because obviously, of course, Portuguese and Brazilian, like, we have like a little switch up. I know that there's in the dialogue and stuff, but let me know how you say cold. If you go fria or you go frio, but I always go frio. Formal. It's like, I'm sorry. Whew. Wait, what? Since when has my bag been open? Huh? My wallet's gone. Hey, bro, he went to the favelas. He took a wrong turn in the midst of it all, man. It's like, my wallet's gone. Did it get stolen? My ID, all right. It's my phone case. The only thing in my wallet was cash. That's all. I'm fine. Oh, his little sister, though. She gave him his own wallet. He's like, there, your old wallet is ratty and gross, so I got you a new one. It's like, Natsu. You see him, look, he's going back to Pedro there. He's like, Pedro, Jadar. He's like, Pedro, dinner. Vou gostaria de comer juntos. Do you want to eat with me? He has the music on, so he's not even listening. He's going back to his room to eat. You gotta stop this, man. I've already shed enough tears. And you gotta do this to me, bro. He pulls out his phone case and opens up his phone, and right there he sees Suki, Yamaguchi, Kageyama, Yachi right there in the middle. And he's right there in the corner, man, all sad. Oh, man. But he knows that what he's doing here will hopefully lead him back to Japan to be able to be with them again, and hopefully be able to stand in the same court with Kageyama, man. He's like thinking it over. He's like, haha, Speak from the gut. Speak from the gut. And it goes off on another bike ride afterwards, trying to get his mind off stuff. But that's gotta hit, man. Like when you're in a whole different country by yourself, trying to do something to hopefully get you back there to the place that you want to be, man. Like I feel for my guy. He's like, well, so he goes and sees some people playing on the beach and stuff. It's like, huh? People, lots of different ages are playing together. You see a whole bunch of old people. He's like, opa. He's like, oops. He's like, merda. He's like, you stink. Yeah, that I know. And he goes and makes the receive afterwards. It's like, brother, Koe, chega. He's like, aye. He's like, you're pretty good, kid. Hey, swap with me for a minute. Vou pegar galinha. He's like, I'm gonna get myself an ice cream. I think he could say, I think he said I could join then. It's like, Sasha. Sasha. It's like, what? He's like, what language is that? Oh my god. So if we keep on playing, I can't get that one last step. You see like his feet like getting stuck into the ground and stuff. Oh, Karagasta. Wow, this guy's good. Oh, the old man just coming in afterwards, trying to get it. He falls over like, mister! It's like, fora. Out. The sand. It's mean, but at the same time, it can be forgiving. It's like, nice kill. Nasekiru. Wait, what? Oh, you're kidding me. No, seriously, here of all places, you have to be kidding me. Japanese. Are you serious, bro? We haven't. How many panels have I gotten of this guy in the last 3 to 4 years? But now you're telling. Oh, if it's a final saga, you're telling me he's gonna. Oh my god! The great king, bro. Guy's gonna be in this arc. I mean, of course he has to be, because if he's gonna be on the national team or whatever, anything, or the possibilities open. My guy is gonna get more screen time now than he's had in the last 3 to 4 years. And he's got his own guys with him too. It's like, how is this even a thing? And you see Hinata like, huh? He's like, the great king. That's the end of the chapter. Oh, dude. Yo, Oikawa. Oh, man. But it makes me wonder, I mean, because the Olympics happened last year for Rio and stuff, so I don't know if he's there on his own training, excursion and stuff, or like he's living there too, maybe. But it shows like he has some people with him as well. But oh man, Oikawa is gonna be if he plays some form of role, he'll play all Hinata, man. Oh, that's gonna do some well needed upgrades. Oh my god. The Great King is gonna be in this arc, bro. Like, I mean, of course, like you can literally say anybody is gonna be a part of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can be there, man. Even the little giant can even be here as well, man. With Tenma, but like, man. I mean, Hinata, like, we figured at the very least, like, he's gonna be by himself and everything when it comes to the whole excursion and stuff in Brazil, for his training, because he's got the 2 years remaining. But the fact that you have just someone here, man, and it's not just one guy, man, it's someone that was the rival to Kageyama, the guy that he was going to surpass, and we have to assume, at least in high school, he surpassed him. I don't know, Oikawa could still be a demon right now when he went to college and everything, but yo, man, it feels so good seeing him again. I mean, at the very least, this is stuff that I want. Even if we can't see, let's say, like, the teams itself, again, like, in high school and everything, but I would love to still see some of the rest of the other characters, man, and what they're doing, being like the Miya twins and stuff, Ushijima, Bokuto, Hoshiyumi, Sakuza, Kiryu, like, so I'm hoping that's going to be the very least what we're going to get, man, but this is a really good chapter. I mean, just getting to see now, like, from the point of view of what Hinata's basically going through during his time in Brazil, like, obviously, he's got the problem where, like, he has pieces of the language right now taken care of, but for the most part, like, as someone who's been there for a year and a half, trying to find his way through places, trying to, be able to just thrive in this, the conditions that he's in right now, man. But he's going through tough times too, just remembering, the people that he's left behind back in Japan, his family, his friends and everything. But he knows that the reason he's here is to get one last crack at making the national team. And the path that he's on right now is the hardest of them all, because had he got the invitation safe at the youth camp, we wouldn't be here right now. We would be right now in Japan, get ready for the Olympics. But hopefully right now we get to see maybe Oikawa give him some kind of pointers or something to like help in this game. And who better than the guy that Kageyama was trying to surpass, who at one point in time I thought was the best setter in the game, and he might still be. He might still be the best setter in Japan until I see what Kageyama's doing now, if he kept up with his play. But great chapter, man. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you guys think of this week's chapter for Haikyu? If there's anything in the chapter you want to talk about that I didn't get to mention about in the chapter itself, let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here if you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of the Haikyu manga week in, week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Star Dora, to stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. And man, it's the great, I can't, bro, the great king. I can't wait, man. 9 more days to go until we get the next chapter, but final saga greatness continues. We move, man. Commodore Lad signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we